Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now we're back again with some more Throne and Liberty update news. We have the March 6 patch notes. So this is going to be for obviously this week's update. Now, I covered the server transfers in my previous video, so go ahead and watch that if you're not sure about the transfers. But before we get into the patch notes, subscribe to the channel if you're new, like and give me a comment down below. Getting close to 1k subs. I really appreciate all of you. So yeah, let's get on with it. So basically what's new? The party matching system has now been added. So we're finally going to be getting an actual matchmaking system that's going to be automatically putting you into a party for dungeons. Now they have said here though that currently it's only for your server. They're preparing to do the cross-server matchmaking very, very soon. So fingers crossed it doesn't take too long for that. Because if you're on obviously a smaller populated server, this will be a big W. So you don't even have to worry about transferring. If your server is low pop and you're not really a big PvP fan, you just like to chill out and do some PvE, then having the cross-server matchmaking is a huge W for you guys and girls. So yeah, basically you just choose your role, what you want to be. So if you're a tank, a healer or a DPS, as you can see here, very, very simple stuff, the usual stuff that we've come accustomed to having MMORPGs. So yeah, really, really good to see the fact that they've implemented this pretty quick after the game. What we now 3 months in. So we're already 3 months in, if you can believe it. So yeah, the game's been out in Korea for 3 months now. Yes, you could argue and say this should have been in the game at the start of release, and I would fully agree with you because it should have been. But nevertheless, however, it's here now. So this is only a good thing. The more like features they put in, the more quality of life changes that they make, this makes a better game for global release. Because if we got global release how the game was 3 months ago, trust me when I say this, the game would have failed over here globally as well. Because you only have one chance at first impression on a launch. I'm sure you're aware of that. So this is only a good thing. This is a W. So yeah, you can see here, you can check the matchmaking process in the window there. Very, very fine, easy peasy. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. Like I said before, I tried to keep these as short and concise as possible. Sometimes I do obviously fail at keeping it as short as possible, but yeah, anyway. We have the character server migration. We know this already. This is the UI of how it's going to look. We also know that it's going to cost 29,000 Korean currency. I believe that's around 20 euros possibly. So it's more than I was expecting basically. And again, we know that the server is limited. So the transfers, you can't just transfer 1,000 people over. There's going to be a limit. So keep that in mind if you're trying to transfer. Also, this is what we didn't know. They're finally adding a character name change. Again, you're going to have to buy this. I can't remember the exact cost of the character name change, but that's fine, whatever. So if if you don't want to have a new character and you're fed up of your name that you chose when you started, you can go ahead, buy the item, and then change your name. So that's fine. Yeah, something basic, but again, it's finally in the systems now. Improved stat system and combat experience. They've added a stat achievement bonus that adds additional abilities based on the stat points achieved. Added an option to check the coverage of skills you use. So now we're getting bonuses. So basically, if you're hitting certain thresholds of a stat, you then get, these bonuses. Now, grit, prowess, wisdom. Grit, I believe, is strength. Just by looking at the bonuses, I believe the grit is strength. So yeah, you get extra health, extra damage reduction. Skills, I believe, looking at the bonuses, will be dexterity. So you get extra crit, extra bonus damage, 5% movement speed, and then more crit again. Wisdom is obviously wisdom, more mana. Cooldown speed, okay. Insight is going to be prowess, wisdom, and insight. Is insight... Is insight, guys, is that going to be perception? I'm assuming insight is perception. So we're getting 100 extra hit, enhancement duration, attack range increased. Okay, but it says the 7.5% attack distance bonus may not be applied. So I guess there's a bug with that, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. The following skills are applied: Da Vinci Spirit, Annihilation Nova, Black Ring Spirit. Okay. Okay, the Infinite Gate is now back. So this is the ranking system. They've now brought this back, so that's fine. So now the rankings for each gate has been changed to ranking by weapon combination. So before, basically on the whole list you could see was dagger, crossbow, crossbow, dagger, crossbow, dagger, dagger, crossbow. Basically, it was all crossbows and daggers. So now, instead of it just being every weapon, it's going to actually be differentiated in between those combinations. So there'll be a separate ranking list for dagger, crossbow, dagger, wand, staff, wand, etc. Yeah, that's much better. So after you enter the Infinity Gate, it is no longer possible to switch between weapons. Okay, cool. The Gate of Infinity, Vengeance, and Resurrection begins. Okay, so you can't just go in there as a dagger, wand, and then you can't then swap to a crossbow. You go in, whatever you go in with is whatever you need to use to complete it. So that's fine. The ranking of Infinity Gate has been changed, blah, blah, blah. So dagger and crossbow and dagger and two-handed sword are assigned to different rankings, which is what I just said. Yeah, that's fine. But if you're using dagger and crossbow or crossbow dagger, that's going to put you in the same ranking list because obviously it's the same combination. The criteria has changed. So the ranking rewards were previously awarded up to 100th place. It's been changed to 20th place per combination. The ranking record of up to 500 has now been changed to, of 500 has now been changed to 100 for each combination. Okay, interesting. Again, other things here is just like quality of life and bug fixes. Okay, so now they're changing the portals. So improve the warp passage that opens in peace mode to be distinguished. A mark has been added to the warp passage and the map icon has been changed. Okay, I guess that's just to make it easier for you to see the portals. I never really had much problem seeing them, but it is what it is, that's fine. And then these are just basically, again, more quality of life changes. An event has been added on Lizard Island where you can open treasure chests at night. So treasure chests will give you badges of contract, abyss points, dimensional points. Oh, okay. So they're basically, people are not really going to the Lizard Island. So I guess this is trying to incentivize you to go into the Lizard Island during night, which will then incentivize more PvP, basically open world PvP. That's really interesting. Oh, and they're changing the appearances of these. That's nice. So this is how it looks currently. It's then going to be changed to that. That's pretty damn nice. And then this one is going to be changed to that. That looks really good. I like that change. And then this one, okay. Very, very interesting. And then they're making changes to the Mirror Boutique. That's fine, nothing important here. And again, just some more bug fixes and quality of life here again. So yeah, nothing too exciting this week, because I believe, like I said in the previous video, that the big update, fingers crossed, will be next week. So we'll have to wait and see for that, obviously, until we get confirmation from the live stream, which is going to be in 2 days' time. Again, I will have a breakdown video of the live stream. I'll try and cover, like I said, all of the really important information that they hopefully will give us here on the channel. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be it. Like I said, the update, this is a good update, but nothing like fantastic, nothing groundbreaking, but good changes overall. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this one and you've watched this far, much love, I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.